Oberlin is illuminated, and it always has been. Our students and alumni arrive on campus and they bring their brightness with them.
You know, the truth is all my family went to Harvard, and I was lucky to get waitlisted there, so I ended up coming here, and it was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. It was a wonderful experience. I loved it.
And I was really impressed because of its legacy and Oberlin's history regarding admission of African Americans and women. I thought that was significant, so I decided that this should be the place for me.
It was the only place I found back in the 1980s, 1970s that had a double degree program, so I could do the college and I could also be in the conservatory, and that was very attractive to me back in 1977.
I came to Oberlin because the moment I set foot on campus, I had this great feeling I was home. I was in an environment in which I would thrive, so I could feel it palpably, and so I came here.
And while our students are here, they make connections that light the way for them on campus and after graduation.
My piano teacher, Frances Walker Slogan, who is one of my dearest friends to this day, but she's kind of been a part of my life for every phase of my life. I met her when I was auditioning, so I met her even before I was a student. So.
A guy named Robert Fountain, who was a terrific conductor and musician. He really was the most influential person in my life here at Oberlin. I really got a sense of what it meant to pursue excellence through him, and that really has carried me through.
You know what? Most influential person, I don't think there's one. I would say everybody that I interacted with here at Oberlin, whether it was professors, whether it was individuals from the community, quote-unquote townies, as people would say, and also the student body. Everybody influenced me and made a difference in my life in terms of how and who I became.
Becoming an OB prepares you to go out and make a difference in the world, and it changes your life.
My closest core of friends from Oberlin are like family, and in fact I met my wife here, so we travel together, we're each other's kids, God's parents. I mean, it's very, very, very strong relationship. So it's there's types of inspiration that have to do with, you know, intellect or career or achievements, and other types of inspiration that are more spiritual, personal, just because we're so close.
Oberlin graduates egg each other on, just the way they do when they're in school. There's no difference. And it's not a one-upsmanship thing. It's really, come here, look at this thing that I'm doing. And you get inspired by that and want to do something more yourself so that you're part of the conversation on an ongoing basis.
Oberlin is a great place. There's no other place like it. The things that you go through here as a student, you encounter out in the real world, or in some cases you don't get in the real world, in terms of just the sense of community, the core values that are here, the diversity of people and thought. So to be able to come back and always kind of come back to quote unquote that bubble, that cocoon is great. So I think that's something that makes me, and not just me, but other alums, want to stay close and connected to Oberlin.
The more alumni, the more students I meet, the stronger I believe in the college.
People at Oberlin are likely to make a difference in the world. Certainly that's one of the elements of what's in the water here, and it always has been. And that's something that's very appealing to me. It's worth supporting.